Hey guys. Alright, so the video down below is from a content creator who I've never seen before, but I typed in social media addiction into the YouTube search, and his video was one of the first that popped up. A content creator called NWPipeSmoker. And haven't checked out much of his stuff. I don't think I'd have a lot in common with him. You know, I'm not a pipe smoker myself. In fact, one of my New Year's resolutions is to not put anything in my lungs. That includes tobacco and marijuana. But the reason why this video really stood out to me is because he was talking about two things: social media and addiction. And the two things really do go hand in hand. You've seen these daytime television shows like Dr. Phil and others. I'm sure Dr. Oz, The Doctors, any of these doctor shows. They've all had segments of people that are quote-unquote addicted to social media. And it is almost like a drug. So one of my New Year's resolutions this year is to not go on Twitter or Facebook. Now, a lot of people who are close to me might not like that because they feel that the only way to communicate with me is via Facebook, especially Facebook. Now, this is a nice opportunity for me to stay in touch with said people via the telephone. I think that's probably the best way to go. And I don't see the value in going on Facebook or Twitter anymore. I waste a lot of time on there not really achieving or accomplishing anything. It's pretty boring, to be honest. I mean, I guess back in the day I used to I used to go onto Facebook and play chess with some people, but even that's kind of lost its glamour in some ways. I think now I'm just going to make videos here on YouTube. That seems to be the thing that I like doing the most. I just had to focus the camera there. And still getting used to this camera here, so I apologize for any weird focus here. And I've kind of found myself looking at my new phone. This is, like I said, it's a new phone. I'm getting used to it. But I have yet to install either Facebook or Twitter onto my phone. So it's I'll go onto YouTube, I'll look through my inbox, I'll watch all the videos that I'm of content creators that I'm subscribed to, and then I'll go and check Facebook usually afterwards, and then Twitter. But I've kind of had to get used to not doing that. So I'll go to YouTube, and then I'll say, oh, right, I'm not going to Facebook now. Maybe go to MLB Trade Rumors or go to any other news website. Just because, like I said, there's really not much to accomplish on social media, especially Facebook or Twitter. It's quite frankly a waste of time. Now, I could see why people like President Trump and AOC and other people would really see the value in social media. The thing about it is that they have very big audiences. I do not, and I don't want an audience that size. I think that's a little too much for me in terms of my comfort level on social media. This is first and foremost a vlog, and for a while I was using Facebook to kind of shit post and to share my videos on there. It didn't really help in terms of my numbers here, but at least people in my own social circle knew that I was making YouTube videos. So I'm just going to stick with YouTube now, and with my upcoming move, I'm going to be going and moving into a place that charges $800 more than I'm normally used to paying, about $800. Basically paying double rent than what I am right now. I'm going to have to really hunker down and not get distracted by social media and by other things like that. Even my YouTube channel is going to suffer as a result of that, because there's only so much video making I can do in between working out and going to work. And right now I got to go to work, and and a half an hour, it's like this is like the only time I've had to make a video for you guys. So anyways, I just thought I'd go ahead and drop the video down below. It's from a guy called NWPipeSmoker. I really liked his take on social media. You know, he was also pointing to the fact that a lot of people that you see on the road, I would assume that he lives in like a more rural area, yet he still sees people on their phones, you know, and the other lane of traffic. I can't even imagine what it's like here. I don't drive, but you know, I'm sure that pretty much 9 out of 10 cars have a person who's driving the car that's like looking at their phone. It is pretty dangerous, and a lot of auto accidents occur because of that, and people get hurt, sometimes worse. So I really liked the video, and I would probably go on a limb and say, like, you know, this guy, he seems like a pretty peaceful individual. I think that's probably as a result, or it is a result of one being off of social media, among other reasons. But when you have all these news stories popping up and all these people giving their 2 cents about things, it can kind of wear on you. And I think that, you know, as a society, we've been kind of conditioned to like hear what everybody has to say, you know, and in fact, it's like almost obliged in some ways, like you feel obligated to do so because you don't want to be caught out. You don't want to be, you know, somebody who's outside of the circle, so to speak, the social circle. But I think it's really a healthy decision to just say, well, you know, I think I'm going to go ahead and just get off and maybe kind of do my own thing. And then, you know, when I do have time to make videos here on YouTube to just talk about what I want to talk about and not really feel the need to please a certain audience, you know. I feel that most of the content creators, Salty Cracker, Martin Burdell, and Donovan Werland, those 3 guys probably started out by just kind of venting, you know, just kind of having their YouTube channel as a place to blow off some steam. Now, I think that, you know, in the process of doing that, you become somebody who's a really good content creator because you're just kind of being yourself. And when you're yourself, you're an original type of content creator. So something to think about, guys. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. God bless. And I will see you guys later on tonight. Have a good night. Happy New Year, by the way.